Welcome, everybody. Welcome to
God Tart episode 6. You hear me?
Yes, sir. We're here back at you with another message, man. So I just wanted to ask Brandon real quick. You ever heard the term "the flesh is weak"?
Yes.
What do you think that means? Like, what does that mean to you when you hear the flesh is weak?
I feel like it's a battle between flesh and spirit.
100%.
What the spirit wants and what the flesh wants.
I was just about to say that. I feel like that's why the body is tempted to do all these things, like, you know, drugs, fornication. Like, the flesh wants overstimulation. Like, in any way. That's what they call the 7 deadly sins. What's the 7 deadly sins? Envy, gluttony, lust.
Laziness, I guess. I don't remember.
There's a bunch of them, but the deadly sins is all
it's
about.
Only 7, but
the sins is about like overindulgence, right? And why do you think the flesh is weak?
You asking me?
Yeah, like, what do you think? Like, what do they mean by like the flesh is weak?
Why? I don't know. I can't tell you that.
So this is what I think. I feel like the term "the flesh is weak" is because the flesh understands that it's temporary.
Oh yeah. That's what I. Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Like, the flesh understands that it's not here forever.
Forever, yeah.
So it kind of like it gets into this attitude like fuck it,
yeah.
You know, and we just gonna do it. You know,
Yeah.
It is what it is. YOLO. Even though you only live once, you actually live every day.
Yeah.
You only die once.
Yeah.
You only born once.
Facts.
Feel me? But that's just the message of the day, man. That's why they say that the flesh is weak. And I feel like the story of Adam and Eve is a parable to, like, at one point we was in spirit form, right? We was in a garden, right? We was in spirit form. We was like perfection, you know? And the tree of knowledge, I think, was a parable to being able to experience life from a physical form, you know? And that's the apple that we bite. Like, we're turning, you know, we're turning reality, something in the spiritual into reality, into a physical form. That's like in the Matrix when the guy said, you know, I could barely taste this. I know this steak isn't real, but as I chew it, I'm gonna try to savor the flavor or whatever the fuck. It's because the Matrix explains how you go from one space to another, that you're actually in one form and you could dive into another form, and that form was like not the real one. You feel me? Like, their word was the real one. So I feel like before we came into physical, we were spiritual. And I feel like that's why the flesh is weak, is because it knows it's temporary.
It knows it's not here forever.
It knows it's not here forever. So that's the ultimate battle. It's like the battle between good and evil is actually the battle between flesh and spirit.
Yeah.
Physicality and spirituality is two different things.
100%.
And that's why the flesh is weak. It's going to test you because it knows your spirit form. It knows what drives it. But it's going to try to deny it every chance it gets.
Every single time, yeah.
Every chance it gets. And that's the devil in his physical form. Telling you don't worry about it, you only live once, or let's do this, or just overstimulate, or overindulge, or overeat, or overthink, or you know, being angry all the time. That's not part of your spiritual. You know, a lot of it is survival mode for your physical. You know, we're placed in a system where we're like forced to produce and be a part of something that we didn't create. We was born into this. You know, I bet if we could like picture the world different, we would have it differently, because this ain't it. We already know this ain't it. But the message is, that's why the flesh is weak, because the flesh is temporary. The spirit is forever, and that's the ultimate battle between good and evil. The battle between flesh and spirit. Don't deny your spirit form just because you're in your physical body.
Yeah.
What drives your physical body is the question. You know? What is that voice you hear in your head? The thing that calculates things, the problem solver, the good part of it. You know? That is not physical. We are spiritual beings experiencing a physical life. And that's the message. 100, One Love, episode 6. Don't forget my boy Brando. He's coming back. He's definitely coming back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, we really been talking about changing the world in a major way, and people don't understand it until they hear it, until they feel it. You're not gonna understand it. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. We're taking testimonies. Send your tapes in. We'll figure out a way for you to get your takes. Tell me why you believe in God.
Facts.
Tell me why you don't believe in God.
Facts.
Ask me a question. Don't
Facts.
ask me a question. Just
Facts.
talk about yourself.
Facts.
Let's use this platform to write our own story as a collective. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to face this in a very positive way from the inside out. You know, and hopefully we'll beat the system and we'll get out the matrix.
Big facts.
101 love, my boy.
Yo.
You already know we out here in and out.
Get out of here.